You just want to show off all the treasures you got, didn't you?
Welcome everybody! Souldin of the Cat Hairs here, and with me as always is Raphael the Beekeeper!
Yes.
Because, yeah, you decided you've, oh yeah, and as you could probably have seen there, I've locked a few treasures. I'm not sure if the last treasure is on one of these other stages, I assume so, but it was weird that there were 7 treasures in that first stage.
That seemed a bit excessive.
But then in that first stage, it could be that these next stages are just boss battles. Oh, there we go, Krillin's there.
I wonder what happened.
Did they explain that they ran on ahead and Goku stayed behind to fight the pirate robot?
No.
Okay, well, that's what happened. At first, Krillin and Goku were both fighting the pirate robot.
God, Krillin's voice is not good.
I'm surprised that they've made... It's actually interesting because with Goku GT in Dragon Ball Fighters and with the Kid Goku flashback scene they had in Dragon Ball Super, they've got a different voice for Kid Goku, but this is his old voice.
Huh.
So, and this was only what, I think 2010 was this game. So actually, oh wait, no, that is actually quite a difference. I feel old.
What way do I go?
Well, might as well go up. Because usually the traditional thing is secrets are usually hidden upwards, or at least that's Sonic logic. You know you get rewarded for going up, and then you got sent back down.
Not that it matters, because there's not actually a time limit.
Yeah,
That's not jump.
that was not jump. No, it's that A button confusion, isn't it for you?
Yeah.
I've gone a bit more used to the controls because I've been playing it in my spare time to get better grade and such. Haven't been able to get a better grade on... Oh, nothing. Oh well. Haven't been able to get... I've gotten better grades on certain levels, but I haven't been able to get an S rank on the first pirate stage here. Or the Murasaki level. I got close to the Murasaki level, but they really want you to do it surprisingly fast.
That screen shake was really obnoxious.
But there's a surprising amount of waiting in the Murasaki level because you've got the rotating platforms. The game's collapsing, but I'm still going to attack you! Oh. Oh no, that's supposed to happen. I was about to say, I thought you got a secret there.
No, I figured it was going to be what you were supposed to do, but I also figured, just in case, it looks like it's...
Yeah.
breakable.
So no descending into spikes this time. Yeah, so I've discovered a few things about the game. One, for some odd reason, you don't get anything for getting all the treasures on the first stage.
Okay.
I have no idea why. That isn't the case, but every other sort of area, you get all the treasures, you get a new character unlocked.
Okay.
And the S rank reward is only applicable once you've completed the game, but for every 5 S ranks you unlock a new character once you've completed the game.
Okay.
I think that's why in my file I have drum and tambourine, because I think they're the rewards for...
Figured I'd get the combo rating.
Yeah. I found one good way of doing it is to do the sort of a combo where you knock the opponent up to the air, but make sure you don't hit the others when you knock the guy back down. Because you get a good like 13 to 15 hit combo just from knocking him up in the air. I managed to get like I think I managed to get up to like a 46 combo on one level.
Why is it Goku can't double jump?
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't the case in Dragon Ball... Actually, no, I'm sure he could actually double jump in Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. What I'm surprised at is he doesn't have the power pole thing, you know, where he just shoots up using the power pole.
Yeah.
That would have made...
Oh.
I mean, I guess in again, the major flaw holding this game back is that Dragon Ball Advance Adventure exists, which is basically a spiritual successor to. But
I really want to go backwards.
Sure, but it's not as good, unfortunately.
Okay. I have a feeling this.
I do really enjoy this game, but Dragon Ball Advance Adventure is one of my top 20 favorite video games of all time. So
nothing.
One of my top 15 favorite video games of all time. So it was always going to be a high bar to try and match up to, and unfortunately there are sort of things holding this game back from it.
It is a little janky.
Advanced Adventure was a bit more tight, and the multiplayer was certainly better. Whereas this, I can't say the same for. The multiplayer of Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure makes me wish there was a full-on game that was its multiplayer mode.
Yeah.
I particularly enjoyed the defense bar being a system. And how certain attack, despite the limitations of the one sort of charge Kai button, you could still execute certain attacks through certain conditions. For instance, Goku and Tien could activate reverse Kamehameha or the Kikaho if they perform their attack whilst in the air. And heck, there was even stuff that wasn't actually useful at all, yet they still allowed you. I have no idea. That, as you said, it's janky.
Oh, I know what it was.
You're caught on the floor?
Yeah.
I did find it interesting that with the Team 4-Star, when they did do their favourite Dragon Ball games, Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure basically got into the top 5 purely because only on the basis that only actually one of them had actually played it, and then they afterwards did the TFS gaming on it, and then the other two members who hadn't played it were like, "Oh man, if we'd actually, if we'd known how good it was, we'd have actually rated it higher from the get-go."
Amazing.
Sort of thing. But it still managed to get top 5. I think top 5 anyway, just from one of them saying, "No, this is seriously a good game. We need to play it at some point."
This game has got a lot of arbitrary wait times, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, so yeah.
Okay.
Okay, not much of an issue really. Just oh, the treasure. The perspective being a nightmare for you.
Well, no,
Octopus leg.
I stood there pressing A, but I wasn't at the right angle apparently.
Oh, boxes. You heal some health. There was a couple of boxes.
No, there wasn't.
There was. There.
Oh.
Back. There you go. Really? Oh,
Can we... Oh, I have to jump to do
yeah,
it.
it's a little bit higher up. Oh, and it doesn't too much matter how much damage you take throughout the stage, as long as you've healed your health up before the end.
Eek. Bulma? Wait, I'm coming.
Dubbing with Raphael. Kamehameha.
It's funny because I can put effort in. I mean, as we saw with Uncle Mimic.
Okay, let's avoid the effort then.
Yeah. But
I mean, to be fair, Uncle Mimic would fit in right in with Akira Toriyama's sense of humour. General Blue unlocked for World Tournament.
Oh, cool.
We can play as him before we even beat him.
Have we even met him?
You saw
yeah, we saw his nipples.
But Go-Go's not actually met. Right?
Oh wait, this means I'm boss fighting him.
Yeah, because you managed to do that first episode pretty darn quickly.
No.
Yeah, Team 4-Star is
interesting.
well, no, they're not closing, but they've.
I said interesting.
They didn't show the part where Krillin was actually doing well in the fight. They just immediately skipped to him being stopped by psychic powers.
Yeah, yes, my weird circle nipples that are the same colour as my flesh give me psychic powers.
I was the first person introduced on this show with psychic powers.
Yeah, he
and
was.
None of us actually really get much screen time, really. I mean, the next one was Chaozu, so...
Also,
It's also what also I find interesting is that
Goku, he's from
the mangaka.
why do you sound so happy about that?
We were almost killed back there.
It was exciting.
Alright, we know what Bulma's
I mean, to be
into.
fair,
I guess-
she did try to flirt with him, and then seeing that her sexual prowess didn't work on General Blue, she assumed he was gay because again he's a very cleanly sort of guy, and just decided to declare that she was a man. And he still was like, "No, you're still disgusting. Get away from me."
You're the one who beat us.
The anime actually. The anime, I think, actually did a lot of good things with the manga, and I liked having more content of it. But the anime did mess with General Blue quite a bit. They did try to slip in a lot more rather offensive gay jokes about General Blue and try to put him that way, despite them thinking him as such, they never indicated he was.
It's also kind of funny.
If anything,
because
he's more like Mr. Clean.
He kind of... He's a
Oh, so
German.
that hair, he's just the outline.
He's a blonde German working in a military attack force. I feel like we know what he's based off of.
Well, he was never given a German accent in the manga, obviously.
Well, yeah.
So
But as you can see, this monster is under
Is it?
my command.
that wasn't how it happened, but it does make for a more exciting boss battle, so fair enough.
How did it happen?
Oh, well, the octopus thing happened earlier on. That's why Goku was late. Was further late because General Blue, who changed the mark that Krillin and Bulma had left for Goku.
Oh. That was amazing. That's like the final
General
boss.
Scales, Rika Shuraha, General Scales. Oh, he's probably going to do that knockback thing. Oh no, he isn't. He's just going to get.
I don't think he can because he doesn't have super armor.
Oh, it's like, oh, my
This is
power!
my ultimate power!
Cutscene! Arbitrary wait time!
What, you can teleport?
I don't know much about octopuses, but I don't think that's how they move.
No. Okay, thank you, Kane. I wanted to see if you had to attack the octopus
Yeah.
and...
No, I think it's the dodging sequence. He's going to do something later to attack him. Usually a lot of the sort of stop 'em sequences are done by reacting to the Z button, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm pressing, but Nike's popping up. Because I thought, oh, maybe I knocked the water back.
Yeah.
Or maybe...
I mean, if it was faithful to...
it is arbitrary wait time. No, it's
Yep.
just an arbitrary wait time. Well,
Well, to be fair, you'd just be kind of pummeling this guy otherwise. So I feel like they needed to think of a way to actually pose some threat because they got rid of super armor. And like, okay, what do we do? I guess what they should have done is just had the
it's because he's an actual player
Yeah.
character
What they should have done is have the octopus attack you.
during the
Yeah,
fight.
like the ninja Murasaki has the advantage that he has substitution, effectively. But yeah,
And a counter.
oh, he's blocked. Yeah,
And he
there's
didn't...
Yeah, one thing I don't know about yet is there's a technique that the enemies keep pulling off in because.
Was that it? I literally took a single hit because of my own, like,
Job, Goku.
impatience.
And you're probably getting an A as a result, rather than an S.
Yeah.
Can't hold any longer. Let's go.
Yeah. To be fair, the Boyan fight was a lot more forgiving with getting the S rank.
At the bottom of that pond, but there's no time.
You two, go on ahead. I'll be out once I get the ball.
When you accidentally kicked a ball into the angry neighbour's lawn.
The engine started up.
Well, that's convenient.
But yeah, like Akira Toriyama treated General Blue a lot more respectfully than what the anime filler did.
We gotta
Yeah.
keep going.
It's not really that surprising, is it?
Yeah.
Hang on. There he is. Goku.
I mean, again, Mr. Two
There he is,
one
Goku,
of the
real
Mr. Two,
Goku.
is one of the best representations of gay people in Japanese manga, and that's still not
How depressing that is.
a high bar given.
And it's funny because they also have just a series of the worst representations alongside him.
I mean, to be fair, they at least made Ivankanov a badass.
Ivankanov is a badass, but just horribly offensive, I think.
To be fair, that One Piece, I know I favorited it. There's that One Piece chapter which introduced Ivankanov, and every clip from that chapter is just one of the great. It's just a chapter of One Piece that meant that fan fiction and fan art didn't need to exist.
Yeah.
I ran out of fuel.
It managed to consist of a sweaty Nami, a guy being bound up by rope,
Yeah.
a gender bender change,
Yeah.
the Ivankanov, which as described as I'm the transsexual titan from Transsexualvania, which is basically not that really different of a description really to sum up Ivankanov.
No.
Everybody, hold your breath.
There was like 2 or 3 more other scenes they met. Yeah, Luffy behind the closed doors screaming in pain.
Yeah.
With chains covering the door, and it's just like, and there was a couple more scenes. And it's like, yeah, this chapter just had everything. Oh, fun fact. Yeah, the wait no to that is the fact that Goku's doing it in a submarine, so he's blowing up the glass as he does it.
Yeah. That's why I told him to hold their breath.
Yeah. Interesting fact. The Kamehameha isn't really supposed to be called the Kamehameha, because Akira Toriyama's wife came up with a name for the attack. Because originally it wasn't going to be named.
Yeah.
But its actual pronunciation is the Kamehameha wave. Rather than, Kamehameha, it's Kamehameha.
Yeah. But it's just because they wanted to break it up into like pronunciate syllable.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. Goku, I saw I was watching some dub scenes popping up, and Goku will call it, Yamcha's going to use the Kamehameha wave, but in Yamcha's charging the attack, it's Kamehameha.
Yeah.
So whenever, I always kind of thought that Kamehameha was just a stronger version of Kamehameha when I was growing up.
I can't believe we're safe.
But it's actually
I
just,
sure am glad you're my
they
friend.
just change how they pronounce it when they're separating it.
You tried to abandon him. Oh yeah, the Dragon Ball.
But originally, Goku's fight against General Blue. General Blue actually managed to start beating Goku with the paralysis, but then General Blue got scared by a rat.
Through all this
Yeah.
trouble.
Because again, he's...
So why'd they
What-
send him
what's-
into an underground cave?
What's the...
He's a germaphobe.
Germaphobe, that's it, yeah.
Why'd they send him to an underground
So keep
cave?
looking till you find the 4-star ball.
Oh, what? Who sent who to the underground cave?
The Red Ribbon Army.
Because they were trying to get the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but why send General Blue there? Why not send him to the fields? And send, Silver or something to the caves?
But you mean, what difference would it make?
Why would you send a germaphobe underground?
Oh,
where it's
okay.
inherently dirty?
Well, they were looking on the island. They didn't know it was undersea in the cave. Because the Dragon radar that the Red Ribbon Army using wasn't as precise. So they could find the general location, but they couldn't pinpoint its location. So General Blue's army were looking on the island itself. And then when Goku and Bulma
So why did they build an underground facility?
They didn't. That was the pirates.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the pirate were there. Because Dragon Ball's technology is a bit oddly placed. That cave was apparently, old-fashioned tech. Pirates having a whole submarine and such. It's like it can't even be turned into a capsule. What is this? Such old outdated tech.
Right, well that's me done. Good night. See you later. And bye.
We actually managed to get quite a lot done in that first episode. So
Two whole levels.
yeah, and there was quite a few cutscenes, even forced cutscenes.
Yeah.
General Blue's ultimate power. Also, they skipped Arale completely.
Yeah. Also, I know you hate it, so that's why I'm going to bring it up. General Blue is basically Sans using metagame to try and fight you.
I'm ending the episode.
I'm
Like,
gonna-
comment, and subscribe, please.
I'm gonna
But not
play-
for any of his
I'm
comments.
gonna play Megalodon.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Hey, you're the one that wants me to do more editing.